Yo, we are live and we got another episode for y'all. Returning guest here. It's been over a year since we last had him, but I'm glad to have him back. Twitch FIFA streamer all the way from Florida, Short Stack.
Yeah,
How's
man,
it
three
going?
hours ahead. It's hard to get these together sometimes with people on the other coast.
Yeah, but I mean you're easy to get this going. I mean, you weren't you're very compliant, so
It's pretty easy. The reason I had to push it back so much because I was out shopping with my wife.
oh, okay,
We
yeah,
we
no
have a
worries.
wedding that we're going to on Friday. Yeah, Friday, and she
Oh,
needed new
nice.
dresses and I need new shirts. So
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Okay, nice. You excited? You excited for the wedding?
should be fun. I'm gonna drink a lot, and it's a family wedding, so like a lot of my all my family is gonna be there,
Got it.
um, and stuff like that. So it should be a good time. Where uh where on YouTube is this? Because I looked up Koballa and it's not. Is it
FIFA
Koballa Foot?
Koballa 44.
Fifa Koballa. That's right. Well, I subbed to your other one.
The basketball one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one has been inactive for a long time.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, I used to put up like basketball content before I did the
Oh,
whole streaming thing. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Nice. Did you ever get that dunk on?
Ah, no, that's still in progress. Dude, it's like, yeah, it's because I had like ankle injuries and I've been so caught up with work.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my ankle's a lot better now, so I've been like working out again, but
Hmm.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never played basketball, but it was because of my knee. It's not because I was short or anything like that. You know.
Got it. I,
No. So I
yeah,
liked basketball. I liked playing it. I was actually pretty decent at it, but I
for
mean,
sure.
I had two knee surgeries by the time I was 14.
Mm-hmm.
So I, couldn't really do anything like crazy.
Jeez.
Yeah.
14.
Hmm.
Yeah. We got a couple
Yeah,
people
yeah.
in the chat. We got Flying, Narwhal, Ethan, and Swoop. What's up, guys? How we doing?
How we doing, boys? Messi
Yeah.
or Ronaldo? Jeez, I don't know, man.
Oh, are you reading the chat too?
Yeah, I've got it pulled up.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Who you got? Messi or Ronaldo?
I mean, I hate to be one of those guys, but it's like just enjoy what's in front of you while you have it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, this season, obviously, Ronaldo, Messi shit the bed in League One. Oh, sorry. Are we allowed to cuss on here?
Yeah. Go for
Okay.
it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The doctor still stacks height. Get out of here. Um, yeah, this season, obviously, Ronaldo. But overall, I mean, I don't know, man. You say one thing, you piss one side off. You say another thing, you piss the other side off. Like, there's no winning, you know?
Yeah.
So, who do you got?
I would probably go with Messi just because he's shorter. I root for shorter guys, and
I like that.
yeah,
That's my answer now. I'm stealing your answer.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How tall are you, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
5'3".
You're 5'3"?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I'm 5'4".
Yeah.
We're in the same club, man.
I was 5'2" for the last like 4 years. And then I went to the doctor again. And they're like, hey, by the way, you're 5'3" now. I was like, oh, great. It's awesome. Gonna take
Yeah.
that extra inch.
Oh
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Well, how's everything been with streaming and FIFA?
It's been fun. This past few weeks have been a little rough. 5'2", get out of here, Ethan. Get out of here. The past few weeks have been a little rough. I've been very inconsistent. My wife got injured and then had
Okay.
surgery and then all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then she went away for a week. So I streamed like every night the minute I got home, basically, because I just had nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Um, and then, just kind of grinding when I can. Like I got to take Friday off because of that wedding.
Yeah.
Probably got to take Saturday off because I got a friend's birthday also. Like it's just a busy time when the
Mm-hmm.
summer hits and like nobody really cares about FIFA too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you do. I still want to play it. I'll be playing it tonight. I played it last night, but it's hard to get motivated for it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are saying like it's dead, but is it dead to you? You still like
I don't
playing
like
it?
this promo. This
Okay.
promo has definitely killed it off for me because this is the point of FIFA where like you want to just pack things every single pack. You know, it's either festival of football time like it was last year or 2 years ago. It was World Cup 4 years ago. Damn, it was World Cup mode. FIFA 19. What did we have? We didn't have anything in FIFA 19, but they spread footies out for a while. And then FIFA 20, they obviously had summer heat, but also like
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have a lot of nostalgia for 20 because like while there was no international footy going on, there was summer heat, and also we were getting club games this late because of COVID. Like we're still watching Liverpool versus Chelsea and United
Right.
Chelsea and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then like because I remember everybody being like really hyped when it was does anybody out there remember the Dortmund versus, I think it was like Stuttgart or something like that, was the first game back from COVID, and so like that was one of the highest watched Bundesliga games that year.
Oh, I see.
Or like in a while.
Uh-huh.
So we're all just waiting for the 85 times 10. Yeah, we kind of are. I mean, but yeah, it's just
Yeah.
that time of FIFA where you just want to chill and have fun and pack things and build your account and build stupid SBCs because you can. Nobody wants to be grinding packs every night to not pack a shapeshifter, you know?
Right. So
Yeah.
lately for you, I mean, what have you been doing on Ultimate Team?
I didn't even play Rivals last week.
Uh-huh.
So I'll play Weekend League Friday I'll qualify. Saturday I'll play Weekend League. Sunday I'll finish Weekend League. Yeah, hi Hinar. Oh yeah? Whatever. That was my wife. She just hiccuped.
Oh.
You're leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, bye. You want to wave hi to the podcast?
Where?
That's what you usually do.
Wait.
That's my wife.
Who's that?
Hmm?
Who's that?
That's my friend Koballa.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So,
Hello.
Goodbye.
all
Nice to meet
see
you.
ya. Let me know if they get it up.
Okay.
All right.
What are you eating?
It does. Leave.
You got that on Amazon.
Whatever. Yeah, so I'll play I'll play Weekend League Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Uh-huh.
2 weeks ago I played a game called City Skylines. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
Yeah, I've seen you play it. I was
Yeah,
in the stream and I was watching you.
That was fun. I
Yeah.
played that Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday I hopped on. Wednesday I took off. And then Thursday I played FIFA, and Friday I did play FIFA. So like yeah, I don't know, man. It's that time of the year where I just want to pack things and I don't want to grind packs to pack gold cards anymore.
Right.
So that's kind of where I'm at, like I am doing the Shapeshifter Cup and the swaps tokens because I want to be able to open those when they come out. But I don't know. Where are you at with it? Like,
I'm not really doing anything either. I mean, I'm just qualifying for Weekend League, playing Weekend League games. I'm doing the what was it? The Shapeshifter Cup,
yeah,
the golden goal where they implemented actually a golden goal, which is kind of
Great.
nice. Yeah,
yeah.
just doing that.
Sorry, Suave. Yeah, I have been doing Fall Guys also. Yeah.
Right. Same here. I do a couple SBCs, but I haven't been grinding like I was earlier.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of chilling on FIFA too. I'll just play Weekend League and do a couple of the swap tokens, but I wouldn't like do any squad battles or play rivals. You know what I mean?
Exactly how I am. Yeah, I'm not putting myself through. What is it? It's now 16 games of squad battles for 8 tokens.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I could think of so many better things to do. Yeah, you're doing pro clubs too, right? I hopped in your stream the other night while you were doing that.
Yeah, usually I try to do it like once a week.
Okay.
I might do it today after the podcast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Are you on? You're only on PlayStation, right?
I actually have a PC account too, but I
no
stream
Xbox.
my PS account.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, because we're thinking of. I'm on Xbox, so me and a few of the other Xbox guys were thinking of getting like some guys together and playing that. But if you're on PlayStation, obviously can't do that till next year.
Yeah.
So
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
We could play it
Yeah.
friendly if you'd like. Have you
do
played?
that.
Do you have the next gen?
I do.
Yeah.
do.
Have you played anybody from the PS side on the
No,
friendly?
have you?
Yeah, I played like 2 people that were on
Alright.
Xbox, so I tried it out. It was like, it was all
Is it
right.
like decent connection and stuff, or like it
It was
works?
okay. Yeah, it works. It's fine.
I
It's not
mean, that's a
bad.
plus, I guess.
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't
bad. I
know.
was just like trying it out because a couple of the people I knew, they want to see if it worked.
Yeah,
So I just tried it out. I was like, oh, nice. I could play with Xbox guys now
I
if I
got you.
want.
Yeah, one of the other things I've been doing is like I did it twice last month. I'll do it once or twice this month once my best friend gets back. But my best friend and I will do co-op career mode.
Mm-hmm.
So like we're just a manager. We sim every single game. We're in like year 2035 right now, I think it is, or something like that. We've
Okay.
just won the Prim and the UCL in the same season, and
Nice.
we and we're going strong. But like that was it. We basically drink all night, and he handles the club side of things,
Okay.
and I handle the like tactics and team side of things, and then
Okay.
like we'll go together on transfers and stuff. Say like, hey, what do you need and stuff like that. So
Uh-huh.
he's kind of like my sporting my talent director, my sporting
Okay.
director, and I'm
Okay.
like the manager. So like we kind of work together. It's pretty fun. But yeah, it's
So,
it's been a good time.
okay. So do you do that like, I don't know, like once a week on stream? Something like
Over
that?
the
Or
summer, we're gonna
over the
try to do
summer?
it like
Oh, okay.
twice a month.
Twice a
So
month.
not like once a week, maybe twice a month, but it'd have to be on like Saturday nights because he works Saturdays now, so he'd come over Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll figure it out. I mean, we no, some of the guys in the chat were watching last time we did it, and it was a really good time.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Ethan's asking, do you have a favorite or at least promo in this FIFA?
My favorite promo this FIFA. I mean, pack wise, I packed 16 of the years. So definitely
Okay.
that.
Okay.
My favorite promo because of the story behind it for me was definitely Winter Wild Card. Usually Foot Birthday is my favorite promo, but they kind of fucked it on that one this year.
Uh-huh.
But Winter Wild Card, so I say packs for Team of the Year, right?
Yeah.
I start at the beginning of the year after like the first week of the first week of Once to Watch. I'll start saving packs, and I had built during the Adidas promo like 25 or 30 of the 81 plus passing packs. You remember when
Mm-hmm.
those upgrades came out?
Yeah.
And I was going to save them for Team of the Year because almost every Team of the Year has 81 plus passing. And they came out with winter wild cards, and I really wanted Fabinho because I'm a Liverpool fan, and I
Yeah.
just love Fabinho in general.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting there and I was looking at my packs, and I was like, listen, guys, I'm going to open some packs, and like, which is crazy for me. I don't just like open 20, 30 packs in one night because I'm saving for Team of the Year,
Mm-hmm.
especially so close to Team of the Year. I think it was like 3 weeks before, 2 weeks before. And I'm looking at the promo, and I'm like, listen, there's not too many with 81 plus passing, whatever it was. Excuse me. And I'm like, I'm gonna like, I went live, and in my go live tweet, I was like short stacked opening packs, don't miss it. And we ended up opening all 25 of my packs, but we're sitting there, and in the first pack I packed a winter wild card, and it was like one of the bad ones. And then like 2 packs later I packed a winter wild card, and I was like, something's happening here. And then I think about 10 packs in, winter wild card pops up, and it's Brazil center forward, and it's Fabinho, and I just lost my mind. And like everybody was like, no way you actually did it. You opened 10 packs and you packed the one guy that you wanted. And I was just like, yes. And I didn't care about the promo after that. I stopped opening packs, and I saved for Team of the Year.
Oh, okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So that winter wild card is probably my favorite promo just because of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. And do you have a least favorite?
This one. I hate this promo, Shapeshifters.
Really? You don't?
Yeah.
How come you don't like the shapeshifter
Ones to watch
one?
sucks.
Okay.
But that's just ones to watch, and it's not really a promo. Like it is, but it's not. Even like Rule Breakers was pretty cool, and like the Fire and Ice promo was pretty cool. I just this one being when it is kind of ruined it for me because I loved Shapeshifters back in FIFA 20 when it was like in February, I think it was, or March. Like one of my favorite cards from FIFA 20 was Shapeshifter Mares, and that's what, like, I love that promo then. But this promo being when it is, with the cards being so hard to pack, makes it my least favorite promo. 100%. I got no motivation for this promo.
I see.
Yeah. What
Do
about you?
you hate it more than the numbers up? Adidas number was up promo? Do you remember that one?
I remember that one, but like that one just didn't matter to me. I didn't hate it. I didn't like it.
Okay.
I like the idea they had behind the cards. This one is just like everything culminates in me hating this promo. Adidas was like, it was a shit promo, but like it's kind of a holdover week anyway, so it didn't really matter. You didn't
Okay.
like Future Stars, did you? Because you didn't pack one? That was the stupidest thing. No, I didn't like Future Stars, but like Future Stars was a good promo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would stay away from Suave. I gotta be honest, man. Yeah, Future Stars. So I packed 6 Team of the Years. I then go 2 weeks without packing a Future Stars. I did not
Okay.
pack a single Future Stars, all of Future Star. Like
Mhm.
not even the bad one.
Yeah.
That sucked for me.
Mhm.
But yeah, it is what it is.
Got it.
Yeah. What's been your favorite promo?
Probably the winter wild card.
Yeah.
And that's when they released the swap tokens for the first time. So
You're
that
right.
made it more appealing.
I
I'm
forgot
sure
about
like everyone I asked, everybody says it's winter wild card. That's like their favorite. So it seems like it's pretty unanimous. Like
that. Mhm.
that's like one of the better ones.
It's usually my favorite favorite promo every year is like
Mhm.
whatever they do around Christmas. So last year was
Got it.
Freeze.
Mhm.
This year went a wild card. Before it was Foot Miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your least favorite one?
Probably the numbers up. It just had no value. Like barely, like people were barely using those cards, and the upgrades were
Mhm.
happening like in April, and like at that point those cards would be useless. So
Yeah.
they essentially had no value in the game.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah, that's why I think it was so bad.
know.
As far as the shapeshifter ones, I mean, I like shapeshifters because I've obviously packed some, and like some of the cards are like really nice, and at this point in the game, it's like I just want to try out cards I haven't been able to play with.
Yeah.
And just have fun.
Yeah. I mean, I like the SBCs they've come out with. I did Chucky Lozano. And then I did the other Felipe Anderson. And like they're cool.
Yeah.
But I've only packed 4 shapeshifters, I think. So
Okay.
I haven't done too much with them.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Swoov is asking, can we talk about leaks? Do you mention leaks in your streams?
Sometimes it really just depends on who's in them, because I know that some people don't like leaks.
Yeah.
Like they're adamantly against them. And I know that some people don't care about them.
Mm-hmm.
So like I have a specific section in my Discord for leaks that like people can go in there and like I'll look at them.
Yeah.
If I don't know them already, I'll be like, oh, that's cool, whatever. But I don't go out of my way to look at leaks. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go
ahead. Sorry.
The only thing I wanted to know was like, I wanted to know when Team of the Year was coming. So I looked at leaks for that, like just to know when it was coming, and then I didn't care about it after that. And then I wanted to know when Footies was coming as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so like Footies, it's usually around this time, so I figured like that we'd be getting that soon, and we know when it's coming now, basically. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Has it been announced that that's the next promo?
Not officially.
Okay. So if it's not that, it could be another shapeshifter group?
It could be. Well, yeah. So what's coming out on Friday is not Footies, I can tell you that.
Okay.
I don't know how much you care about leaks or not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. Like if people want to share leaks, they could tell me.
So Friday is Team 4 of shapeshifters.
Okay.
And then Footies is whatever promo is next.
Got it.
Yeah. So, and like, I might save packs for Footies because I love Footies, and like, there's going to be so many things in packs. Like, I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's so hard to gauge what to do now because it's the summer and I don't really care about the game, you know?
Right.
Like it's hard. It is.
You could tell us what's happening, Sue? I mean, I don't mind if you tell me. I don't know if the chat does, but
Yeah, no, it's whatever.
yeah. What was I about to say? Um, yeah, I guess with the new promo coming out, I mean, or the leaks and stuff, I don't really care too much at this point. It's just like whatever comes out, it comes out. And well, actually, for the shapeshifter one, what I was gonna mention is it's rumored that like a Neymar or Mbappe would come out,
Probably. I mean,
right?
honestly, they've had Messi and Ronaldo. Might as well put Neymar or Mbappe in there.
Right.
Yeah, it makes sense. I
So
mean, we've
another
already
Neymar card,
had.
I'll
I
definitely like to have
I
that
think
card.
it'd be
Yeah.
Mbappe because Neymar has already had a position change card this year,
Mm-hmm.
and he had a flashback. Mbappe hasn't had one yet. In fact, he hasn't really had a promo card this year, has he? He
Headliners.
he had a headliner, and that's about like, but that's kind of excuse me, performance based.
Okay.
So like, I mean, Suave, don't go through the whole team. I don't want to know that. I just like to know what the players are and stuff, man. All right, I don't want to know what the players are. I just kind of want to know what like the promo is,
Okay.
just because it's interesting. If I
Yeah.
again, if I see the players like just naturally they pop up on my Twitter or something like that, I don't really
Yeah.
care. But like when people come in and say like, "Hey, do you want to know leaks?" And I'm just like, "No, not right now, man." And then they start like spewing them off. I'm just like, "Bro, what the hell are we doing here?" Suave is pretty chill though. He's always around in the streams. Um, yeah. So I feel like maybe we get an Mbappe because again we've had a Cam Neymar in winter
Okay.
wild cards.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So I have an opinion about promos now. I kind of want to
Okay.
know. I haven't really like asked people about it.
Mm-hmm.
Back in FIFA 19 was the first year they did position changes. Okay.
Okay.
They did it with foot birthday. They gave like a foot birthday Salah left back, a Virgil van Dijk at striker, and cards like that. Do you remember that at all?
Well, I actually got into FIFA in 20,
Okay.
so I didn't play 19.
In my opinion, so that was the first time they did like position changes, right?
Okay.
In my opinion, every like non-performance based promo, so non-UCL, right, which is like the road to the finals,
Mm-hmm.
and non-headliners, is just a different version of FIFA 19 foot birthday because they did position changes, they did skill move and weak foot changes as well. They did it all in one promo, and
Okay.
now they do that with every promo now.
Right.
You get it?
They do. Yeah, they do.
I feel Rule Breaker is really the only one where like they keep the same positions, they just make them different, and I like that.
Uh-huh.
Like Nkunku was still a cam, Dembele was still a right wing. But I mean, winter wild card, position changes, weak foot changes, skill move changes, all that.
Yeah.
Fire and freeze was also different. It didn't change positions too much,
Mm-hmm.
but then like again, headliners doesn't count. Future stars, they change positions and weak foots and stuff like that. Foot birthday, obviously, you also have now shapeshifters. It's like every almost every non-performance based promo is just the same thing.
Yeah. So how do you feel about that?
I don't really like it. I got to be honest.
Okay.
Like, give us because like it used to be in like FIFA 19 and FIFA 18 even because like promos didn't really exist in FIFA 16.
Mm-hmm.
17 they started like foot miss in the Movember promo, and 19 was the first year of future stars. So promos used to not be a thing, and so I don't mind that they're doing this, but like in 18 they would come out with two different versions of a left wing Neymar. They came out with three different versions of an Mbappe who started at 83 and 18, they came out with, it was just like, you could up like linear, what's the word? Not literally, but like there were linear upgrades for your team. That's the word. You could go from a regular Van Dijk to a once to watch Van Dijk to a foot miss Van Dijk to whatever Van Dyke. And while you're keeping the same players in the team, there's also it's kind of neat that you're doing that. It's easy to upgrade.
Mhm.
Now it's like you get a gold Neymar at the beginning of the game. That's awesome. Oh, a Cam Neymar comes out that you can't pack and you're not going to be able to buy, and then also won't be able to fit into your team because you also have Messi in your team. So then like you need the center forward Messi and then all that. Like there's I like the changing of your team aspect, but it's too hard to change your team sometimes with the promos that come out. I don't know if
Okay.
that makes sense.
Got it.
Like especially at the beginning of the game when Kim actually matters and stuff like that. Like Kim doesn't matter right now. So if I packed a Ronaldo left wing and didn't have a right wing in the club, I could just play 1-7 Kim and he'd be fine. Or even 4 Kim because it doesn't matter. But like at the beginning of the year, if I pack a left wing Neymar and it's like that's the only position that could fit into my team, and then I pack his Cam, like I got to change everything. It's kind of there's not a lot of balance there in my opinion.
Got it.
Like I do like changing my team up, but I don't like having to change literally everybody because there's players that I like.
Yeah.
So,
Got it.
I don't know. What do you think about that? That was a lot there.
That was a lot. I don't know, man. It's maybe it could get to a point where I guess their expectations are a lot higher now for what comes out in promos because they're expecting everything now. Positional changes, skill moves and weak flicks going up.
Yeah.
So those type of things, I mean, now that you've kind of raised the bar, it's like every promo, there should be an upgrade in skill moves, weak foot, positions, and anything less than that, then this promo kind of sucks.
Yeah, people actually get mad when they don't do it too. They're like, oh yeah, this promo's so dead. Salah does a 3-star weak foot still and only 4-star moves, like 4-star skills. Why would I upgrade him over his regular right wing? It's like, one, it's a cool card, and 2, he's gonna be better. Like it's a +2, +3, whatever it is. Like it's gonna be different.
Yeah.
I've been guilty of that too. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. Sitting there and be like, I mean, it's different though when you take an 84 rated card who's bad. Let's say like Andre Silva, who I forgot was 84 rated until just now. To be fair, you take like Andre Silva, and they give him a striker card that's 88 rated with like 89 pace, 80 shooting, whatever. Like they upgrade all of the stats, but then it's not like what would make you use him over the base Ronaldo that you already have for Mbappe and stuff like that. That's when people get mad. But like when you have like a Salah who gets a better Salah card, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of a lot to unpack, I guess. But
yeah, I mean, there could be another point where like what'll be good too is like you'll see a lot more variety of cards if some of these cards are upgraded, so you don't see like the same like meta players out there. You'll always see like more of a variety, which I guess is kind of nice because everybody's going for like the meta icons like R9, Pele, going for the Neymar, Mbappe. But if there's like a player that isn't meta that gets like a 5-4 or 4-5, then you're like, oh, okay. Like for example, like the Tots Benzema card, it was like always a 4-4 card, but now he has he's a 5-star weak foot.
Yeah.
So the value of that card like increased dramatically.
I have that card red actually. It's great. It's awesome.
Damn.
Yeah.
I wish I could try that card.
he's really good. I don't even use him, which is crazy. Not even as like a sub or anything like that. As far as like the icon things go, there's one icon that'll stay on my team for the rest of the year, and that's Butragueño, his moments card. I don't know if like I loved him last year since I packed him. I have another icon on my team right now that's Lam, but he's probably going to go at some point. But other than that, like I get to a point every year to where I just don't use icons on my team because like there's no reason to. Even like the Ronaldos or the Peles are not going to be better than I don't even know who's in my team right now. Like I have team of the season Ronaldo, I have team of the year Messi. Like they're not going to be better than that.
Yeah, for sure.
So, it's weird. Swab wants to know how many tokens we have.
Yes.
How many have you done?
I lost count. I mean, I'm not even like grinding like crazy for that. But I think I have like 10 if I were to
Okay.
take a guess. Yeah. What about
After
you?
tonight, excuse me, I'll have 2 from Serious swaps. I've got 2 separate objectives to do as well. So I'm gonna have 16 after tonight.
Okay.
And then tomorrow I'll get 2 more, so I'll have 18.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they'll come out with another objective Friday or something like that.
Got it.
But I'm not doing squad. I am categorically against squad battles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. And it's July. I'm not gonna play squad battles.
Yeah, same here. It's not worth my time.
Not at all. Not at
Yeah.
all. It's so stupid that they came out with the squad battles objective in freaking July, man.
Right.
God, I can't believe that.
Suv
Yeah.
asks, is it because we're same height? Well, I don't know what that means. What do you mean? What's he
Same
talking
height
about?
as a fall guy. I think he's saying you can't remember because you're the same height as a fall guy. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, okay.
They like to make fun of my height a lot. Obviously, I don't know if they do that for you.
Oh, okay. Good one, Suv.
What's your take on the whole team of the season requirements and team of the week requirements for SBCs and stuff?
Oh man, I mean,
I don't
It's
know
a
if you
good
saw
way
the whole community like going off about it.
oh, I didn't notice that. What were they saying?
I mean, for like the last 2 weeks, they've been pushing team of the season requirements and
Right.
team of the week requirements with
Yeah.
no way to get team of the season, team of the weeks.
Uh-huh.
So at the end of team of the season, the cheapest team of the season was like 15K. The cheapest team of the season yesterday was like 70K because there's no way to pack them unless you finish 14 wins in weekend league. And like they don't count reds as team of the seasons or team of the weeks either. So like team of the weeks went up to like 40, 50K and team of the seasons went up to like 60, 70K. And it was just really stupid. And everybody was getting mad. And then today they brought out the team of the season SBC and the team of the week SBCs.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even like the last one that they came out
Mhm.
with for the previous week. I didn't even do it because it was like so expensive. I'm like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
spend the coins to do this. Like
Mhm.
I wanted to for content purposes, but I'm like, bro, I'm like spending way too much just to do this, and I don't even have the fodder. So I'm like, it's not even
Mhm.
worth doing. Cause I'm the type, if I want to do SBCs, I'm pretty conservative with what I want to spend with my coins.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm very selective on which SBCs I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, because I won't be the type that will like splurge on a SBC or like spend all my coins on it, unless
Right.
it's like a SBC I really want to do, and I really don't have fodder. You know?
As far as coins go, I don't spend coins on SBCs really.
Okay.
Like if I need one player here and there, I'll buy one. But I don't go conservative. I'll send anything into SBCs. I have a
Mhm.
Moments Cantona, who's by the way is trash, that I'll use in an SBC.
Mhm.
I have what else do I have? Like Benzema is not going to go into an SBC. Ronaldo's not going to go into an SBC, and Messi aren't going to go into an SBC. Cancelo is not going to go into an SBC because I have his tots. I have Red Marquinhos as well. He's not going into an SBC. And then like any of my Liverpool players are not going into an SBC.
Yeah.
Other than that, almost anybody is SBC fodder for me. There's no loyalty in my club, basically.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the
So-
most part, that's for me too. I mean, I have my like untouchables,
Mhm.
which are probably like my top like 20 to 25 players, and then anything below that, I'm willing to put into a SBC.
Yeah. Who's the best player you have in your club? Or who would you say is the best player, at least because it's
Who's
different
my-
for everybody.
Who is my best player? I gotta take a look. I gotta look at my club again.
Yeah.
Who did I have?
So for me, based on rating, it's Messi and Benzema. Those are
Messi and
top two.
Benzema. Which Messi?
Team of the year.
Team of the year.
Yeah.
Got it.
But like that's in terms of rating. The best player is like my favorite player is my Moments Butragueño.
Moments Butragueño. Got it. I did just get Bale.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the end of the era. Bale, I have Modric, Rodrigo, SBC, Carrasco. I pulled a Valverde off that the
really?
Foundations pack.
God, get out of here with that, man. I got shafted in my Foundations pack, bro. Just absolutely shafted, man. I opened mine. I got a 90 and an 88 and no specials in it. And I see people packing heroes and moments or the shapeshifters and everything. And I'm just, it's like I spent 100K on this. I didn't even do it with points. I spent 100K on that pack. Did not pack a shapeshifter on it. I was so mad.
Yeah, my chat convinced me to do it. So I was like, I'll just do it. And there's a token, so I'll just usually I would buy the promo packs if they had a token. So
yeah, that's what I've done this year. I put $5 on twice, once during team of the season and then once during a foot birthday.
Mm-hmm.
To buy the token because it's only $5. Like that's a drop in the bucket, really. But this time I decided just to do. I was like, it was a content stream. It's the end of the year. I had like 400K, so I bought it with coins, and I didn't get anything. So I bought more promo packs with coins, which didn't help at all either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it was bad.
Yeah. So who's your favorite? Who are your I guess your top 3?
Like my favorite players?
Yeah, this FIFA that you enjoy playing with.
Oh, this FIFA.
Yeah.
Foot birthday Bobby is my favorite player that I used. I used him for about 500 or so, 600 games.
Mm-hmm.
I bought him for 1.2 million. But Roberto Firmino is my favorite player in world football. So I bought him for like 1.2 million. I ended up selling him during TOTS or right after TOTS.
Mm-hmm.
For like 400K or 300K or something like that. But he's by far my favorite player. He's my favorite player in world football. He was my favorite player. His foot birthday was. And I've used almost every version of him since FIFA 19. Winter wildcard Fabinho is one of my favorites as well. As you can tell, I really like the Brazilian Liverpool players.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So winter wildcard Fabinho, just because of like how I packed him and then using him for however long I did was great. And then I don't know, number 3 on my Mount Rushmore would probably be Butragueño. I've only had him like a few weeks or so, but I loved him last year. I love him this year, man.
Mm-hmm.
I love him this year. Yeah.
You know, it would have been nice if they gave him like a 4-star skill move for his moments.
Dude,
you know,
he doesn't even need it. He's so good without it. No, he at one point he had 50 goals in 40 games for me.
Okay.
And now because like since people leave at 0-0 and stuff like that, and I disconnect and stuff, he's down to like I think he's got like 65 goals in 75 games or something like that. And he's so good. You know, there's not many players that don't need skills on this game, and he's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I usually use 5-star skills with everything that I like do, just because I like to have them and do the elasticos, reverse elasticos, everything like that.
Yeah.
He's not even close to needing them.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
He's so good. I love him. I'm also really good at left stick dribbling, so like he's perfect for me.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, I mean, I would say my top 3 is I really liked playing with Road to the Final Maras.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you pack him?
No, I bought him.
Wow.
Yeah, I bought him, but I lost so much coins just buying him and trying him out. But he was worth trying out. I enjoyed that card.
Okay.
Yeah, he was just good all around. Good dribbling, of course, 5-star skill move. Could shoot the ball really well, so I really liked him. João Cancelo, Team of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just feel like he's very versatile. I could play him left back, right back, in the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that he was so versatile, and he was really good. And my third one, I probably have to go with Neymar, even though I only played his 92 inform and the gold one. I'm sure if I got his tots, he would be my favorite player. Like, I would still enjoy playing with him. So I'll probably go with Neymar.
He's so good.
Yeah, the 5-5. I didn't like the flashback though.
Really?
I didn't. It was okay, but I could really tell like the weak foot didn't come through.
It's a 4-star weak foot, right?
Yeah, 4-star weak foot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't do that card and then I hated every time I played him.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I hated playing that card. That and flashback pins.
Mm-hmm.
It was not a fun time. Yeah.
Yeah, in the beginning, it
Like-
felt like it was good, but then, like, the more I play with them, the more, like, I realize, oh, having the 4-star weak foot it's been hurting me.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't helped, so, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about Showdown Origi.
Showdown Origi.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I love that card. I still have that card as well.
Okay.
Because Shorty and I do a Liverpool versus Chelsea past and present squad game. Like we
Mhm.
play once every other month or so.
Okay.
And Origi is one of my strikers in that team. So
Got
I
it.
do still have that card.
Have you played a past and present Liverpool in a weekend league?
Mm-hmm.
You have. Okay.
I have. I got 11 wins. It was
Okay.
a rough weekend, so I just went to 11 and stopped.
Uh-huh.
I've done it. I've used it twice. The first time, I didn't have a full Liverpool squad. I had like the starting 11, and the bench was not Liverpool.
Yeah.
That was rough.
Okay.
The second time, it was all right. We just we got to like 11 and 5, 11 and 6, and just stopped. I think it was at the end of Tots.
Mm-hmm.
Or like middle of Tots. Yeah. So.
Do you
It's
remember
pretty
the
good.
players you had? Which cards?
Oh yeah. So I had Origi, Prime Fernando Torres, Moments Gerrard, Foot Birthday Bobby, the Showdown Fabinho, because
Mhm.
I ended up doing him. I had Team of the Season Trent at left back, and I had the Newcastle right back, who was the Spanish right back. Ethan, you'll remember over me real quick. I don't remember who it is. He's a Spanish right back that plays for Newcastle. He used to play for Liverpool.
Mhm.
Then I had Team of the Season Verge, and I had Flashback Gomez,
Okay.
and then I had Team of the Season Ali as well. And then my bench was like Showdown Keita, Showdown Kent, because he was a Liverpool player. And then Manquillo, yes, thank you, Ethan.
Manquillo. Oh, okay.
Manquillo.
Mhm.
Showdown Kent, Future Stars Konate. I can't remember the rest, honestly. I had a red Robertson in there somewhere as well, a red inform 89
Yeah.
rated Robertson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
a solid Liverpool team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also, at the end of Tots, I also did an interesting thing for me. I thought it was interesting, at least. I took like the best version of all of my favorite players throughout the year, or throughout like past FIFAs. So I started in FIFA 16, and I had players like Butragueño, Ansu Fati from last year as well. I had Petit, Lam, and a few others that like I just loved in previous FIFAs, and I made a team out of them, and I played weekend league with that team.
Mhm.
So that was a fun team as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that one had
Nice.
Foot Birthday Bobby in it also, because like I
Okay.
said, he's my favorite player of all time.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Got it.
kind of works there.
Mhm. Yeah, so at this point, I mean, do you see yourself playing FIFA till the next one comes out?
Yeah, I'll do it. I want to. I'll tell the story all the time, and I'll
Okay.
say it in a second. But I want to grind over the summer, because that's when like the small streamers grow, especially if you stay on FIFA. I'll be on it most of the time. Like a Monday or Tuesday every week, I'll play City Skylines or Fall Guys or just no FIFA for a whole stream. But I'll be on it Thursday, Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Just because like that's how you grow as a smaller streamer over the summer. But like I said, I tell this all the time. In FIFA 18, I was watching the Pintas on Twitch, and I think he was on Twitch at that point, and he was sitting there and he was going through FIFA on Twitch, and he's like, "Listen, guys, there's 9,000 people watching FIFA for Twitch right now. As a comparison, right now for FIFA 22, there's 12,000.
Mhm.
right? And the game's almost dead, but like 9,000 in eight, July late July of 2018 was crazy. And the Pintas was sitting there. I was like, somebody who is grinding right now on FIFA is going to blow up. And that's the summer that like Nick from the Foot Market started to blow up.
Mhm.
And he took off in 19 and 20 and 21, obviously, and all that stuff. So,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen to somebody. Last year, it was almost Rocco. I don't know if you
Okay.
know Rocco. He was really close to getting partner and like averaging 80, 90 people a stream. He just couldn't
Right.
hop over the edge.
Yeah.
And then like Hectics last year and the year before, just all of a sudden exploded.
You talking
And
about
there's a few
TKS?
others.
Hectic TKS? Or
No,
Jukes?
Hectics. TKS, yeah.
Okay.
TKS. And then like there's a few others, but like that's like if you get lucky and you start getting people who really like your content and stuff like that over the summer, you just grow and grow and grow, and it's crazy. Like Slater's probably right there. If Jose still streamed, he'd be there. You got guys like Bristow who's still carrying viewers even though he took a few months off and he only streams over the weekends. Like it's going to be somebody this summer. I'm just interested to see who it's going to be. You know,
Yeah.
I'd like it to be me, but it probably won't be, honestly. You know.
No, we talked about this last time. I remember us discussing about this around this period where this is where like the small streamers grow a little bit, because even last year my viewership towards the end of FIFA 21 was going up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if you're grinding the 85 times 10s, like when they come out, at least if whatever they're gonna do this year, if you're grinding footies and packs, like that's what motivates me to want to get on and do FIFA tonight and stuff like that. But also like if I take a week or two off, it's not gonna hurt me later in the summer. You know, it's if I do it later in the summer, you know, I'm starting to build people up and I take a week or two off and you just get annihilated.
Yeah. Yeah. So for that reason that you mentioned, you know, I still want to keep streaming FIFA. And I think what's good is I'm not like too burnt out. I'm not burnt out probably at all at this point because I'm not really grinding like that. You know, I'm playing pretty casually, just trying to qualify and just playing weekend league, doing some SBCs.
Yeah.
So like because of that, I feel like it's more enjoyable. Like I'm just chilling on FIFA and just hanging out, you know?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you wanna be able to enjoy what you play, you know.
Right.
It's like I enjoy FIFA all the time, even if I'm hating gameplay and stuff. I still love FIFA. It's the game that I want to play.
Right.
But you know, sometimes you got to take a break and play other games and stuff, and you know, do all that.
Yeah. I think like a couple weeks ago, I was just trying to hit rank 4. That was like the only thing I really wanted to like, I guess, achieve in the game. So once I've hit that, you know, afterwards, I'm just like chilling. Now I could just play for fun. I'm not like playing. I don't feel pressured to aim for something, you know.
That's crazy because that's exactly how I felt last year. I had never hit elite before, and I really wanted to. And during Foot Birthday last year, I hit elite. And then after I did that, I was like, all right, I did it. I don't have to try in weekend league anymore. So I went 14 and out the rest of the year. You know, so this year I hit rank 1 when it was 16 wins back in the beginning of the year. I think it was in December or November or whatever it was. And once I hit rank 1, I was like, all right, I hit rank 1. I don't have to go for, you know, 16 again, 17, 18, 19, 20, whatever it is. And I'm not good enough to get to the 20 and O's anyways, or even the 18s. But I'll hit 14 and get my team of the season pack and make 100. I made 250K this week.
Yeah.
And get out, you know, type of thing.
Was 16 your best finish?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, 16. Okay. Yeah, 16 was my best finish back when it was rank 1. And then they changed it. It was during season 1, so the first like 7 weeks of the game.
Right.
And then they changed it to where there was the 20 in 2018, 16, 14.
Right. So then after that, you didn't try to go for rank 3?
No, I mean, like,
okay.
I try to play as much as I can, like get as high as I can.
Okay.
But I mean, by the time I get to 10 wins, I'm already 10-4. So like I'll go to 11. If I choke 14, then I'll choke 14, but there's no way I'm getting to 16.
Got it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
No, that's pretty good, dude.
hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
16 is really good.
Well, like 14 is basically the same win percentage as elite last year. I think
Is
it
it?
was.
I think
It's
Elite
right.
was
It's like right close to it.
yeah, it's pretty
'Cause
close.
23 divided by 30, so that's 77%
Right.
compared to
70.
70%. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's basically the same rank.
Right. It
So
is.
it's
Yeah.
So
It's
I
comparable.
considered like getting to 14. I mean, that's why they put the team of the season pack there and the inform
Right.
pack there all year and stuff like that. Actually, no, sorry, they had the inform pack at 11 all year, didn't they? So like
They did, yeah.
was really
It
important.
was at rank 5, but then team of the season they changed it to 14 wins to get that
Which
tots
everybody
back.
was mad at, and they should have never done. But whatever. I mean, I'm kind of over it by this point.
Yeah,
know?
right.
They should have kept
But-
it the same that they had it all year, and they didn't, and
Mhm.
that's what they screwed up with.
But then I would say it's very comparable, and like the 20 games that you play in weekend league now, it feels a lot more sweatier than the 30 games last year. I don't know if you feel that way.
It does now because it's harder over the summer because there's less people on the game. You're going to play more better players.
Yeah.
I always felt like getting to 14, going for like, because you didn't even have to play all your games. You could get to 14 wins and you could stop. So I would go 14-10, 14-8. On a good weekend, I'd be 14-4, and maybe I would go for 20.
Mm-hmm.
You know, was that what it was before? Yeah, it was 20 wins was gold 1.
Yeah.
Which I could get. I could go and get gold 1, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
But I just didn't want to, you know. So I would go to 14 and I'd stop there, and it would be like a few hours of gameplay, and so it was pretty easy. But this is pretty easy this year because like I said, getting to 11 just for that inform pack was never like too hard.
Yeah.
You know? That's kind of where I was on that.
Got it. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm glad I hit rank 4, and it does feel like I would have been like saying like elite player, you know, in weekend league. So
yeah,
You
that's what I did. I still do it. Yeah, when I hit rank 1, I made it my title was rank 1 FIFA player opens packs. Rank 1 FIFA player does SBCs, you know, stuff like that. And now like I think last week I put like basically elite player opens packs.
So, yeah, for
It's
sure.
just I mean, it's all about having fun with it really at the end of the day, you know.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
if you can't have fun with it, it doesn't matter what the chat thinks or what people call you stupid or whatnot. If you're having fun with it, you just kind of roll with it, you know.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Yeah.
So I know you already mentioned like some of the games that you're playing, other games other than FIFA. I mean, are there any other games that you're trying to get into maybe before 23 comes out?
So I just got into Fall Guys, so I'll keep going on that.
Okay.
It's fun enough, you know, and I can play with the chat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'll probably do a run through of Skyrim at some point because I did that last summer and it was pretty fun. Even if nobody watches, it's still fun to like play the game. It's one of my favorite games ever. And then like getting into new games, I might get back into Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
I might start up pro clubs. I know it's still on FIFA, but it's not Ultimate Team, you know. So
Yeah.
I might get into pro clubs, like I said, with the boys. And I don't know. There's not really many other games that I want to play right now. They didn't have a great release year for new games and stuff like that. So I'm kind of waiting for next year when Skate comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Skate 4. I'll probably honestly, if Skate 4 comes out and it bangs, I might do that over FIFA.
Okay.
The Skate 3 is my favorite game of all time.
Uh-huh.
And I might play Skate over FIFA, honestly. Just like, all right, boys, sorry, no more FIFA on this channel. So, yeah.
What is Skate for? I don't think
It's
I've heard of
skateboarding.
it. Is it better than Tony Hawk?
Yeah. I mean, Tony Hawk is just old, right? So like Tony Hawk was great, and I like Tony Hawk Underground 1 and 2, Pro Skater 1, 2, 3, and 4. those are all my favorite games
Right.
also. But Skate 3 would just like Skate 3 hit me at such a specific time in my life, right? So like I remember it more, kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's why it's my favorite game out there.
Yeah, I
That's
used to
still a
play
great
like Pro Skater 3, 4, and Underground.
game. Yeah.
I really enjoyed those games, but I haven't played any skating game like since then.
I think 2 summers ago they came out with a remastered Tony Hawk Pro Skater with like the old school like school and the hangar map and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I played that for a while and that was really fun.
Hmm.
But there's not been a good skateboarding game in a while, so I'm happy for this one to come out.
I see. Got it.
Yeah.
Suv is asking, are there any shows that we've been watching? Any good ones you've been watching lately?
I don't watch TV.
Okay.
I don't really watch Netflix at all either. I play Xbox. Xbox is like my TV. I don't sit down and watch shows. I'll watch YouTube
Okay.
videos and like golf videos because I love golf. And like when I do watch TV, I'll watch seasons of The West Wing. It's one of my favorite shows, and Futurama.
Futurama, okay.
I'll watch like I gotta watch the new South Park special that came out because I love South Park.
Okay.
So that's fun. That's one show that like I will watch like and keep current with. But
Yeah.
every other show I don't really care about. My wife watches stuff all the
Okay.
time, so she would be able to answer that.
Okay.
So
Got
yeah.
it.
What about you?
Lately I've finished the second season of Ted Lasso.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's a pretty good show. And watching The Boys,
Right.
the superhero show.
Hmm.
It's like very gory but it's like it feels more realistic, like a realistic scenario of what the world would look like with superheroes. So that's why I kind of
Right.
like it. But it's
That
very
makes sense.
dark. It's very dark, very explicit, and very
Yeah.
gory. So it's
Yeah.
not for kids, man.
I've seen some clips of it on TikTok and stuff like that. It looks interesting, but
Yeah.
I'm not like a superhero guy. Even though it's like a realistic superhero type show, I'm not a superhero guy.
Yeah, neither am I. I'm not really into the whole superhero film scene, but
Mhm.
this one really caught my eye just based on like character development, the plot. I really enjoyed the show, even though it's
Okay.
like it's too much with the imagery.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Huh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, so actually since you're a Liverpool fan, I do want to ask you like what you think of the past season.
So yeah, it's like Suave is a Real fan, and he's gonna laugh and be like, Liverpool and stuff like that. Like, it was a good season at the end of the day. We won 2 trophies, more than any other English club this season, even though City won the Prem, obviously. It's one of the things that like, so the Carabao Cup doesn't matter unless your team wins it. I always say that, but basically every time somebody else wins the Carabao Cup, they're like, oh, it's a Mickey Mouse trophy, but you care because you won it,
Mm-hmm.
The FA Cup actually matters, so I'm glad we won that. I mean, we finished second in the league and runners up in the Champions League. It sucks that we didn't win those trophies also, but I mean, it's still a phenomenal season. We played in every single game we possibly could have played in the season.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it at the end of the day, it's a good season, even though we only quote unquote won 2 trophies, which everybody's like, oh my God, they called themselves quadruple winners. Like, whatever. We were never supposed to be in the title race because we were 14 points down at one point, and everybody was like, City's running away with the league. And then we made it a title race. And everybody was like, oh, you guys aren't going to the quad and everything like that. Like, the narrative changes so much every single week that, like, I just kind of deal with how I feel with the team and everything, and I don't really listen to what other people are saying about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's kind of, that's kind of how I feel, so.
Yeah. We got Footy King in the chat. What's up, Footy? How you doing, man?
What's up, Footy?
But yeah, I mean, they had a good chance to getting the quadruple, and I know that's like huge, right? It's like a huge achievement.
Could have been, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's always next year, which I don't think Klopp's going to go for every single trophy again. He did it this year by chance. We weren't supposed to be in the Carabao Cup, and we weren't supposed to be in the FA Cup, but we were, so we went for him, obviously.
Yeah.
And so like what I mean by that is like we didn't play our A team at all until either of the finals.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So, what are our upcoming expectations for the upcoming season? If we don't challenge for the Prem again, Ethan, this season, then we're doing it wrong. And if we don't challenge for the UCL as well, then we're doing it wrong. But that's about it. I just want us to do well in those two competitions. I'm back on the go out of the Carabao, like play the kids in the Carabao and the FA Cup, win the big trophies, and call it a day. That's what gets you the most money, anyways. The Leicester can win the FA Cup again for all I care, and it'll be a good story. So,
who's the most recent team that did the quadruple?
No one in English football has done it.
Okay.
Most recent team was Barcelona back in Bayern did it in 2020. They did. Won all 6. They won their league, their cup, the UCL, the Club World Cup, the Super Cup, and the other one.
Yeah.
So they won all 6 of their things. So they did the sextuple, and then before that it was Barca, who did it in like 2012.
Right. So if you achieve that, then you could probably be regarded as like one of the top teams to ever play, right?
So Barca's team that's when they had Messi, Neymar, Suarez, Rakitic at his peak, PK at his peak. The German Cup as well, Suave. Yeah, you're right. So that team definitely is. Bayern's team is hampered by the fact that they were a great team. They did not lose a single game in the UCL that season. They just it was the COVID year, so everything is looked through the COVID scope. Same with Liverpool's title. So they were a great team. They're probably still not one of the best teams of all time, though, because they did it. But again, it was during the single leg knockout stages for the UCL because of COVID. They didn't want to do 2 legs. A final behind closed doors where they played PSG, who had chances and just didn't win. It's a whole thing. It just depends on how you look at who the best team is, I guess.
Yeah. How do you feel about? How do you feel about Mane leaving?
It makes sense for him. He wants the money. We weren't going to pay him the money, especially when we just paid Salah. Like literally, he left and we paid him a month. We paid Salah a month later. Like there's no way we're going to pay. Like just based on numbers, Salah needed to be the highest paid person on the team. Mane could have been second or third, and we would have been fine with that. But he wanted like the $350,000 a week or whatever, and we weren't going to give him that. So it was time for him to go. He can help out a lot of people in his country with that because he sends like half of every paycheck to his country. So like it's great. Wow. And like if Liverpool paid him, they could have just been like, hey, by the way, we'll give you this much and send this much to the country and everything like that. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Hey, Richard, thank you for coming in the chat. Good friend of mine. So do you feel like there will be any other moves for Liverpool in terms of acquisitions, or has everything you feel like been settled?
Everything's kind of settled down. Yeah.
Okay.
If we do anything, Richard, that's what we gave Salah. $350,000 a week.
What's the total contract of like the length of years? And
it's a 5-year contract.
5-year for how much?
$350,000 a week. So,
do you know the total amount?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Salah's contract. $54.6 million over 3 years. Sorry, 3 years, not 5 years.
54 point. That seems kind of low for him. No, for 3 years.
Well, you got to think of it. It's a weekly basis as well.
Okay.
$350K a week. Can you say about anything about Ronaldo's out of wedlock kids?
Which one? Which Ronaldo?
All of them. All of them are out of wedlock.
Oh, really? I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, no, it's
The guy has 5 kids. Which Ronaldo has 5 kids?
CR7.
Does he really? Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so Salah deserves the money. He's our top scorer ever. Oh, he's going to be our top scorer ever by the time this contract is up.
Yeah.
Mane was a phenomenal player and a lot of our favorites. He's the one that started the Klopp revolution at Liverpool and everything like that. Like he was Klopp's first purchase. But we weren't going to pay him the money because obviously if he scored as much as Salah did, then we might think about it, but he doesn't, you know.
Mm-hmm. And Mane plays for Senegal, right?
Yeah.
And they're probably the top African nation.
They're the top African nation.
Yeah.
They might be like top 3 at the World Cup this year, honestly. You got like the Netherlands who aren't even like crazy. They're good, but they're not crazy. You got France, obviously, who are really good.
Right.
And then like Brazil and Argentina, and then Senegal. So they're definitely top 5, maybe top 3.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it'll be interesting to see how far Senegal goes.
Yeah, I think they could definitely go far if they get the right draw. They have an easy group, so if they get the right knockout draw, they could definitely go far.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Yeah, Suave, I'm not answering that. Come on, man. For me, I don't know why we're offering Keita a new contract. Yeah, I don't know why either, Ethan. Honestly, it's stupid. The only reason would be like to sell him on next year, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really, Ronaldo adopted half of the kids? Is that true?
I have no clue if that's true or not. Yeah, that does not ring a bell to me, but maybe Swap, maybe.
Well, now that we're touching on the World Cup, do you have any predictions? Any nations that you're rooting for?
Well, the U.S. obviously. I think we could get through. You know, if we shut down Bale, we can beat Wales. And you know, are we in with Iraq or Iran? One of the two.
Is it Iran? I think it's Iran.
Yeah, I think it's Iran. We should be able to beat Iran, and then we should be through as long as we don't lose one of those games. If we draw, it depends on the other games. Like if we draw Wales and beat Iran, we just have to score more against Iran than Wales score against Iran because Wales is not beating England. And the U.S. has never lost to England in the World Cup, so maybe we could beat England, but you never know. If we take a point, if we can get a draw versus England, draw versus Wales, beat Iran, we're through. Because that's the key is 4 points. Once you get 4 points, you're basically through.
Yeah.
If you get 5 points, you're almost guaranteed.
Yeah, that is a tough group though, because I know Iran's like the top Asian country. They're really good in the Asia.
They're really good in Oceania and Asia, but like it's just such different. Like the what is it? North America is like above Asia in like soccer, right? In ability.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah,
and then like South America is above, or like Africa is above the U.S. or like the America or North America, excuse me, and then it's like Brazil and Europe are right there. So
right.
You don't think we beat Wales? Wales gets second in the group. Maybe Suave. Maybe. You never know, man.
Yeah,
it's the World Cup. Anything happens. It's one game. Once you sell out for everything, anything could change.
Yeah, so you're just rooting for U.S. You just want them to go far.
Yeah,
see how they do.
I want to watch a good tournament. I want the games to be good, like they were back in 2018. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm also excited for the next World Cup after that when it's in the States. It's in North America. I'll definitely go to a game.
I got 2 games that are going to be right around me. I have Atlanta, which is like 5 hours above me, and Miami, which is like 4 hours below me. So I'm going to try to go to both of those. And then my wife and I were talking about like saving up to go to like Seattle and Vancouver and go to 2 games up there.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Iranians, some Middle East countries are considered Asian countries.
Yeah, so like once you get past They combined like the Middle East and Asia and Oceania. They're all one group. And then like it's basically once you get past like Dubai, it's considered Asia.
Okay, got it.
So like and like or once you get past like Turkey and those European countries, because Turkey is obviously still in Europe, and then like I think like Kyrgyzstan is even in Europe for whatever reason,
Got
and
it.
and Kazakhstan is over there as well. And then like once you get maybe Kazakhstan might be the first country in Asia. I don't know.
Got it.
Yeah.
So like the Middle East is like split between like Europe continent and Asia.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I
that's
don't know
interesting.
why they did it that way, Richard,
Yeah.
but like I mean they're close enough to they're closer to Africa than they are to China over there. So
Right.
might as well just put them in the African group, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for me, I got like obviously I want US to do well. I'm Korean, so I want South Korea to do well too.
Right.
But then
Sonny
there's
and all
those.
them. Yeah.
What was that?
I was saying like Sun and all them.
Yeah, but like Sun's like the only guy, you know.
You got like Hwang Hui Zhou
Yeah.
this year, which is pretty cool. I know you used him in your Korean team, right?
Yeah. He plays for Wolves,
Yeah.
Wolverhampton.
Mhm.
Yeah. So he's a decent striker, but they got a couple Koreans and like in Europe, but other than that, I don't know anybody else, and
Yeah.
they're just not as good as all the European, South American players. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No, not at all.
Yeah, but if they make
Those
it out of their
players are
group
so
stage,
technically
that's like
gifted.
impressive.
Who's in y'all's group?
I think we're in a pretty tough group. I forgot.
Let's see.
Yeah, I forgot. But I would want like England to do well because I always root for like underdogs, like people who are going through like curses, supposed curses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like England or like I'd want CR7 or Messi to get one, just for their legacy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You guys have Uruguay, Ghana, Portugal. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard for you guys.
Yeah.
Like Uruguay and Portugal are already hard enough, and Ghana's not a bad team either.
Right.
So
Yeah,
it's
that'll
gonna
be tough. That'll be tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean like US look promising. They look
Mhm.
like they can make a good run.
They definitely do. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm glad the World Cup's back. We should be watching it now, but
Yeah.
whatever. We're not, so can't really complain about it. But it's what it
Yeah.
is.
For sure.
I think that's what's also making people antsy right now on FIFA is like it's like their internal clock is telling them that there should be football going on right now, and there's just not.
Right.
Not much you can do about it, really.
Right. Then they should just watch us play FIFA instead.
Exactly. Yeah. 100%.
So Richard asked, are there any rules against having too many foreign players on their team if people change their citizenship? That's
They
an
do.
interesting question. Okay.
Yeah. Most teams, you have to have a certain number of. Your squad can only be so big. You have to have a certain number of homegrown players on your team.
Got it.
Like honestly, if you didn't like, you could just go out and buy anybody, and then the home fans don't like that, obviously. So,
do you know when Jurgen Klinsmann was the head coach for the U.S. team? And when
you're
he
talking
was,
about national teams?
I think that's what he's talking about.
For national teams, you have to. It doesn't matter too much for me. Like, if your parents or grandparents aren't from that nation, you shouldn't be playing on that team. But like if they are, then fine. But like if you just haven't played for a national team, like Laporte, who went from France to fucking Spain. What is that? I don't know.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's kind of weird to me. So whatever. It's not really anything I can control, but I feel like as long as as long as you have relatives that are born or like you have a bloodline to that nation, you should be able to play.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed like the US team when they had Jurgen Klinsmann, they had technically US players, but it just seemed like I don't know, they're like imported players, like people that are
Yeah.
more European than American.
Well, the thing with like the US is we have military bases like everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like you could be born in Germany as like Musiala, I believe was no, not Musiala. There was one who just came over from Germany to the US because he was born on a military base in Germany.
Oh, okay.
So he could have been on the German national team or the US national team, and he chose the US.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Richard asks who has the best rainbow flick, or I guess the rainbow move. What do you call that? The rainbow
Neymar
flick?
does one. Rainbow flick is Neymar. Overhead kick is Ronaldo, just obviously.
Oh, okay.
I think he's talking about both.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Got it. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for the World Cup, and
Yeah.
you know, I always look forward to that. I think like before I got into FIFA and before I got into like keeping up with like real life football, I think
Mhm.
World Cup was like the only thing I really look forward to in terms of soccer.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Right.
nowadays like I kind of keep up with it a little bit more. You know, I would watch highlights now of like Prem or like UCL.
Right.
But there's
Those
something
are
about the
fun.
World Cup. Yeah,
Highlights
they
are fun to
are.
watch.
Yeah, they are. But then there's something about the World Cup. Like I always, every 4 years, you just kind of get excited. It's like that time
Mhm.
of the season. You're like,
Get antsy. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
and you see,
Definitely.
yeah, because it's essentially that's like the biggest stage of football.
It
And you
absolutely
just
is. And like you get to there's games every day and or almost every day. There's like 3 games a day. It's awesome for
mhm.
like 2 months. Which
Yeah,
it's going to be fun watching it during Christmas. It's going to be a new experience for everybody.
right. Yeah,
But I don't
absolutely.
necessarily like it. It should just be over the summer, honestly.
Mhm.
You
But
know.
it's just based on location, right? Because
Yeah.
Qatar is just too damn hot.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
It's so stupid. So
Yeah.
stupid. So Ethan, I don't know. It's hard to know until you see like the transfer window end,
Mhm.
you know.
Got it.
So I'm not going to comment on that one yet.
Mhm. What do you think, like, so far of all the signings, who do you think's gonna do really well?
I think Pogba is actually going to do really well back at Juve.
Okay.
Swab saying Hazard. I think Hazard could do good again this season.
Mm-hmm.
He finally doesn't have any pain. He had surgery to remove a bone in his foot or something like that.
Okay. Got it.
Nunez, I think, will do really well at Liverpool. I have
Mm-hmm.
to say that because I'm a Liverpool fan, and also I just think he kind of fits what we needed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think Mane will actually score like 40 goals this season at Bayern. It's gonna be crazy,
Okay.
especially if Lua leaves and he can play that like central role and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
there's not many out there until
Okay.
I see what the actual transfer window does.
Got it. For sure.
Mm.
Well, it's been like over an hour on the podcast, and I've had a great time. It's been a great
Yeah, man.
conversation. I do want to ask you one more thing before I let you go.
Yeah.
And that's what do you have plans for, like, content creating and streaming? We kind of talked about it a little bit, but do you have any other things that you want to do with
No,
content?
so one of the things that I do want to do is be like a variety streamer,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't play the same game twice in a week, or if you do, like, play it 2 times, like 2 days in a row, finish the game, and then move on to another game, and just like play all these different games. That's what I love doing as a kid. I played Skyrim and not Fall Guys, Fallout and Skate and Tony Hawk and all these things. Like, obviously, FIFA's a really fun game and everything like that, but I would love to just be like have fun playing different games on stream every night. It's very hard to get to that point unless you have like a backing. Like Jericho is one of my favorite streamers. He used to exclusively stream CS:GO and then Call of Duty. For like he would stream only CS:GO and then he would only stream Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, "Listen, I'm not having fun doing this. I'm going to play different games." And his viewership dropped down a little bit, but he's still like one of the bigger content creators on the channel on this platform.
Yeah.
And so like I've been watching him since I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I love watching him and seeing his like growth and everything like that. So that's one goal for me, is to become that type of streamer, is like someone who can play a different game every day. I know it's unrealistic for right now, but maybe it'll get there, maybe it won't.
Yeah.
But for now, I'll stick on FIFA and have fun on there.
Yeah. What I hear, I'm sure you hear this too, is like it's harder to be a variety streamer when you're a smaller content creator, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because like I average 10, 15 people a stream now. I go on to a different game, I get like 3.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That actually happened more to Tim the Tatman than it did to Jericho. He was only playing like World of Warcraft or League of Legends, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was getting like 4,000 or 5,000 people a stream. He was like, "Listen, I'm not having fun with this. I'm going to go and stream Call of Duty." And he streamed Call of Duty for the first time. He had like 100 people in the stream.
Mm-hmm.
So he dropped like 10% or like 90% of viewers just because he switched the game. So.
But then Tim the Tatman, wasn't he eventually, he grew through Call of Duty?
Yeah, he
really
started
big,
going
didn't he?
off, and like he can play any game he wants now in Call of Duty and Fortnite and all that. But like he was growing, switched games, and then just dropped off the face of the earth, and he almost quit content creation.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think I feel like I'll always stream FIFA. That'll always be my base in terms of streaming. But yeah, it'd be nice. I mean, I do play other games too, but it'll be nice to just be a variety streamer, play whatever you feel like, and still retain a good amount of your viewership, you know?
It would be awesome, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before you go, who's the biggest flopper? All right, last question here. Biggest flopper. Anybody on Atletico Madrid?
Anyone on Atletico? Is there one in particular that's pretty bad?
Saul's pretty bad. No, Saul's not on Atletico anymore. All of them. They're all bad. They're all really bad at flopping. You touch them in the last 10 minutes of the game, and they just stay on the floor for 3-4 minutes and waste time, because that's bred in their DNA, basically. So anybody on Atletico.
Oh, that's great. There you go, Richard.
Yep. So there it is. Well, thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
No, thanks for doing this.
Time.
Yeah. I'm glad we got a chance to catch up. I know, like, over the past year, like, we've been watching each other and rating each other. So I'm glad we got a chance to just talk again, have a good time.
100%, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And then for the people that may not know where to find you, where can they find you?
So they can find me at Short Stakked on Twitch. That's just my SHORTSTAKKED. YouTube as well, Short Stakked. And then Twitter is short_stacked.
Okay. And are you just active on those platforms?
Yeah, I go on TikTok every now and again. I don't even remember what my username on TikTok is, but it's hold on, let me see. My user on TikTok is Short Stakked as well. So if you want to follow me on there, then do that. I might get back into it over the summer, or might not.
Sure.
I don't know. It honestly just depends.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll leave the links in the description below so you guys could check him out and you guys can follow him. So thank you for everybody in the chat for coming through and just hanging out with us. I've definitely enjoyed this. So hopefully we could do another one in the future again.
100%, man. I would love it.
Yeah, and if you could stay after the live stream for a bit, that'd be great as well. And for everybody else, have a great day. And